Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pranav. You guys are watching Joshing Around. So let's get this video started. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to fill up the income tax and what is the best time to fill up the income tax. So January is the time to fill up the income tax. As you guys know, a lot of you would be confused at how exactly do we need to fill up the income tax, and to be honest, even I was confused कि कैसे करते हैं भाई, what is the actual procedure. So me, my friends, we all sat together, we researched about it, what all the things we can add, what all the things we can claim, what all the things we should not claim, and then I filled up my income tax. That's why I'm here to help you out with a step-by-step guide to fill up your income tax, and do not miss out this opportunity. What you need to do is write revenue.ie, जो यहाँ की revenue की site होती है, वहाँ पे you can fill up the income tax. So you need to log in with your government ID if you have a government ID. If you don't have a government ID, you can log in with your PPSN, date of birth and password that you might have set up while being on revenue. And when you log in into the revenue, this is the page that will show up. And as you can see, there's this option of review your tax 2019-2022. Just go and click on review your tax 19-2022. So when you click up there will be the year that will show up, which is the tax year 2022, which is the year that we are claiming at this point of time. If you are here in this page, you can just select the page and you will go to the next page. But I have already done it, so I will go and click on edit. So either way, whether you select the select button or you select the edit option, you will get this page. After that, all you need to go is go all the way down and click on start. When you click on start, you can see there are personal details, payee income, payee non-income, tax credit and relief, and lastly the declaration. So this is a 5-step process that we need to do. So in the personal details, these would be all your details, where it would be your date of birth, your name, your address, whether you're single or not, your bank details. So after correcting all those information, after seeing all those information, all you need to do is just click on next. When you click next, then next option shows up is the payee income. Payee income is basically all the places that you have worked last year. So last year I have worked at 3 places. That's why they are like 3 separate columns of each job. So it will show you the rates that you were paid in that job, the amount of tax that were deducted in that job. So all you need to do is just check the details are correct and click on next. The next button, when you click next, comes up the non-payee income. So non-payee income, they have 4 subcategories in that, which is the Department of Social Protection payments, the dividends, the foreign income and other income. So if you have any other income beside your jobs, or if there is any foreign income that you are bringing into Ireland, you need to fill up all the details there. For in my case, there wasn't any of those things, so all I did was click on next. But if you have any of those situations or any incomes, or you are getting payments from the social protection, you need to fill it up and then click on next. When you click on next, it brings you to the second last option that you need to fill up, and the second last option is the tax credits and relief. So in tax credits and relief, you can claim the health, you can claim any dependent person in your family which is in India and you send money to India just to support them, so that will come under you and your family. You can also claim anything from your job. So if you are working from work, if you were having work from home in 2022, you can claim all of that. So it includes your electricity bill, it includes your Wi-Fi bills and number of days. So the standard rate of number of days that you will be getting is 3.2 euro per day. So you can fill up that as well. And lastly is other credits. So there are other options as well, other than which does not lie in the top 3 sections. So if you can see here, there is this health expenses. So health expenses are basically if you have incurred any health issues in 2022 and you have paid by yourself, and you have the receipts and the medicines that you have bought as well, so you can fill up that in the health expenses. Now the second options in this thing is the you and your family. In you and your family, you can see there are multiple options that you can fill up. The most important in these are at the moment is the rent tax credit. So the government is also giving back the rent tax credits of the rent that you have paid over last year for the properties that you have stayed in. So the rent tax credit is pretty easy. If you can see here, it is asking who are you claiming it for. So is it for yourself or for your child? When you click next, it shows you the option. There are 2 questions. Are you in the receipt of HAP, RAS or any other state housing support scheme? So basically इसका आंसर तो हम no करेंगे. Why? Because RAS means rental accommodation scheme. This is basically for the people who are receiving rent supplements and who are who have a long-term housing needs that cannot be funded from their income. So if your rent you cannot fund it from your income, then you can click yes on that. But when you click on yes, you need to prove all the details that we're asking. But for in my cases and most of the cases, it would be no. Second question is the I confirm that the landlord is not a government minister or commissioner or public works who owns the property in any official capacity and is not in the housing authority or housing association. So my landlord was not in that, so I clicked yes. When you come on the third part, it's asked for your PPSN number. So all you need to fill up is your PPSN number and is the property RTB registered property. So RTB basically means the Residential Tenancy Board. You can ask your property owner as well that if they are RTB registered property or not. In my case, I know it wasn't, so I again clicked no. Next is the property under the license agreement such as rent a room scheme. So it was in my case, so I clicked yes on that, but you need to confirm within your case whether you got the house which was under the rent agreement scheme. Is your property PPR? So PPR basically means principal private residency, is a house or an apartment which you own and occupy as your only or main residence. So if it is in your case, for my case it wasn't, so I click no. When you click next, it will ask you for the address that you were staying in. So all you need to put is your address and click on next. When you click on next, it will ask you the name of the person or the agent that you have paid. So you need to put on your landlord's name and the gross relief due. So for my gross relief due, the maximum it was written for 2500, so I wrote 2500 in that, because then it will give you a comeback of 500 euros. After finishing that, you can go down and click on dependent relative tax credit. So this is basically for if you have your parents or your brother and sister who are young, who are back in India or anywhere in the world, and they are dependent, somewhat dependent on you, that you send money every month or every second month to India, to your home country. So you need to fill up that. Are there any other individual maintaining this relative? So if there are any other people also sending money to your parents or anyone, so you can find out their details and keep it there. But in my case, it wasn't. I confirm, add another, so you can add another as well. Lastly comes in the tuition fee. So when you click on the tuition fee, you need to fill up this whole form, which is number of student 1, your name is Pranav Joshi, although aka as Joshing around, the amount qualifying tuition fee. So amount qualifying tuition fee is the tuition fee that you have paid for your course. So in my case it was 10,200, so I filled up. Was it a part-time course? No, it wasn't. Our fee for a training course? No, it wasn't a training course, so it's no again. But in the end, they will be asking for all the receipts and the offer letter, so keep that in mind that you have those as well, because they will give you somewhere around 800 euros for the fee claim, but you need to have all the proofs. So who can fill this? So I won't say that if you are a student right now, you should go and fill it up. You should wait, because if you need to get the money back from the college that you have studied, you need to do a certain amount of work. So the work, when you do a work, so you have the tax credits of that much with the tuition fee. If they are aligned together, then only you will be getting it. So if you are a student right now, do not fill it up. But next year, or maybe this year, when you start working and you have some tax credits for the next January, then you can fill it up. So if you are a student, so like I came in 2019, I never filled it up. I filled it now in 2022, because now I have a good amount of tax credits that I have paid in multiple jobs, and also I can claim that money back. So don't fill it up if you're not working anywhere. Fill it up when you are working and your college is over. So when you are in your job, so in your job, there are certain other amounts also as well. If you can see there, remote working relief. So remote working relief is basically if you have worked from remotely. So all you can do is like select this option. For my cases, I wasn't working remotely. I was going to the office all the time. So when you have added everything into this column, it will give you a summary of tax credit. So it says Pranav's tax credit. So personal tax credit, the employee tax credit, health expenses, the tuition fee, the rent tax credit, and department relative tax credit. So basically all the things that you have added will be shown in the end, and all you need to do is confirming that yes, these are the tax credit that you are asking the government, the revenue, that you should be given back certain amount. The last comes the declaration page, and the declaration page shows all the jobs, all the credits that you have added and everything there. So you can read it cross verify it. If you think no, something is wrong or something you missed, you can go back and do it again. But remember that this cannot be undone. So if you have submitted this application, it cannot be undone. So you need to be very focused at this step. You need to check everything that you have filled in correctly. How the whole tax thing is done. Again, I have already made a video on the same topic a year ago, but this time I again made a video, because in this video I showed you how you can get back the tuition fee, you can get back the rent agreements, the remote work, and other expenses, like if you are sending money to your home, so that as well. So if this video was helpful, and if you were really confused that I need to fill up the tax, but how do I need to fill up the tax, and if this video helped you in some way or the other, do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Share it with your friends who are also finding it tough to fill up the tax credit. Till then, meet you guys in my next video. Peace out.